Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Monday Night Football, Week 4, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday, October 4th, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have 3 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for the Monday Night Football game between the Chargers and Raiders. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 650 subscribers here by the end of the week, so appreciate your help out with that. Special announcement, we also have a live stream coming up for this game on Monday Night Football starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have game audio with a watch party going on, so hoping to catch you all at that. Normally we would also get into our results from the previous episode, but I'm recording that during Sunday Night Football, so we can't do that obviously. So we'll have our results from Sunday night and Monday night on Thursday night. We run 2 nights of results there on Thursday night, so it's going to be a busy night. Without further ado, let's get right into our picks. So at number 1, we have a same game parlay selection here for you. We are going with the Las Vegas Raiders alternate plus 7.5 spread and the alternate over 44.5 points at minus 110 odds. So we got 2 great quarterbacks going up against each other here, right? We got Derek Carr, Justin Herbert getting after it here, and I think it's going to be a great football game. There's no reason to think that this won't be a close football game. 2 of the league's best teams. The Raiders, one of the last unbeatens, along with the Cardinals right now. They're 3-0 coming into this. Already have tough wins over the Ravens, Steelers, and Dolphins, so I think you can definitely rely on the Raiders here to keep this game close. And the Chargers do nothing but play close games. Every game this year, obviously, so far, decided by a possession so far. It was a lot of the same last year as well. Or they got blown out. Last year, it was either the Chargers got blown out in a few games or they kept just about every game close. They had one game where they won by 17 over the Chiefs when the Chiefs were resting their starters at the end of the year. But other than that, Chargers always play close games. And this is always a great game, right? 2 close games last year. We saw 57 points per game between these 2 teams last year when they faced off against each other. 57 in both games. So 31-26 and 30-27. So they played tight, close, competitive games with good offense. I think we'll see a lot more of that here as well. No reason to think you won't. Again, 2 developing quarterbacks that are just playing terrific. So I love it there for our number 1 pick. We are going same game parlay, Raiders alternate plus 7.5 spread, and the alternate over 44.5 points at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Darren Waller over 67.5 receiving yards for the Raiders at minus 113 odds. So Waller, obviously one of the league's best young tight ends in football. Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, he's right up there with those guys. Great matchup here for Waller. Chargers do not defend tight ends great. They defend wide receivers, some of the best in the NFL as far as how they defend wide receivers. They don't defend tight ends very well. So, again, we're looking to attack the middle of the field here. He's one of Derek Carr's most trusted targets, and this game in particular, we're going to see that, I think. Chargers coming off a game to Travis Kelce, where Kelce put up 7 catches, over 100 yards, 104 yards last week. Waller also performs very well against the Chargers. Last year, Waller 172 receiving yards in 2 games last year with 2 touchdowns. So, like I said, this is where we're attacking the weakness here on the field with the linebackers. It's where the Chargers are weak. They're very good in the secondary, led by Derwin James. So we don't want to attack that, right? We want to attack the middle of the field. We want Darren Waller for this game for sure. Chargers 24th in yards allowed so far to tight ends. And like I said, he is Carr's preferred target, obviously, on the field. So I love it there. Waller also has 224 receiving yards already in 3 games this year, so he's performing this year as well. His average is above, this over-under, so I like that in a great matchup. So take it there for your number 2 pick. Darren Waller over 67.5 receiving yards at minus 113 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with Derek Carr over 6.5 rushing yards for the Raiders at minus 113 odds. For one, Carr's mobile enough to get this for sure. Last year in his 1 full game against the Chargers last year, he had 2 carries for 14 yards, so he cashed that one pretty easily last year. And the Chargers are absolutely atrocious against the run. Like I said, the weakness is with the linebackers right now. They are dead last against the run. So I think, Carr will definitely roll out. He'll get out on the edge. He'll notice no one's open down the field because that secondary is so good on the back end, except for Waller, of course. But, so he's not going to always be able to hit Waller on every play. He'll be able to roll out, and I think he will take off a couple times. And it's only got to do it really once. So that's why I like this. Last week, Chargers surrendered 45 on the ground to Patrick Mahomes. Now, even though Patrick Mahomes is mobile, a little bit more mobile than Carr, but Carr could still definitely still has really good mobility. Obviously, he looks to throw the ball, but I think a few times here he's going to get out on the edge. He's going to run. So I think this is something that Carr is going to need to do. Additionally, I don't think this is going to really be a choice as far as if the Raiders want to be successful. Carr needs to look to use his legs here. Like I said, tough matchup here with the Chargers secondary. They're very good on the back end, so you got to take advantage of the holes they give you. I think those linebackers will give you some holes out on the edge, and also up the middle. So, I really like it. Like I said, in the one full game last year, he had 14, and then he got hurt in the second game. So, I love it there, guys, for our number 3 pick. Take it there. Derek Carr, over 6.5 rushing yards versus the Chargers at minus 113 odds. Okay, that's going to do it for our official picks. I did have some additional thoughts on this game. If you guys are looking to take a shot at an anytime touchdown scorer, I would recommend Darren Waller as well. I would put him in there for our official plays, but I just feel a lot better about him getting the yards. Like I said, with anytime touchdowns, unless the value is extraordinary, which for Waller it's plus 115. I don't like making it an official play. Like if Waller was like plus 180, I think I would be more apt to throw it in there because I love the value. I'm a value guy. So if I see great value, that's what I want to attack. Value matchups, those are the things I want to go after for sure. And I don't see that a lot in this game in general. I don't see value for anytime touchdowns, and that's what I'm looking for. So if you're looking for an anytime touchdown, Waller is definitely a great choice. 2 touchdowns, have 1 touchdown in each game versus the Chargers last year. Chargers, like I said, are very weak against tight ends. So that is where to attack on the field as far as on that side of the ball. For the Raiders, the Raiders, you can, they're about middle of the pack and pretty much everything on defense. So they're a solid defense. But they don't have glaring weaknesses really anywhere specifically. I'd say the secondary could be a little wonky at times, could be a little weak at times. The run defense could be a little weak at times. We saw them get loose, obviously against Baltimore there in week 1, where Baltimore had a lot of success on the ground. But Jackson also threw for over 200 yards as well, which, is rare for him to do. So you can attack pretty much. I mean, it's really a dart throw as far as we're attacking on the Raiders' defensive side. So, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Eckler, they're all like minus 110 range, minus 110 to minus 130. It's just not great value. Jared Cook was plus 220. That's not a bad one. That's a solid value. Cook has kind of been pretty solid here for Justin Herbert early on in the season. So I do like Cook as well. So the tight ends really on both sides. I do like the tight ends on both sides. So those are just my additional thoughts on the game. That's going to do it for our picks for today, guys. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, we're trying to reach 650 subscribers here by the end of the week. And again, we have that live stream coming up on Monday Night Football starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time for this game. So hope to catch you at that. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.